Local leaders speaking out after 8 people died during a crowd surge at a Houston concert Friday night. Thanks for joining us, everyone. For Western Mass News at 6, I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Jordan Jagellins. Our Western Mass News reporter Matt Satilli joins us live now in studio with more on what changes they're calling for. Matt?
Well, Chris and Jordan, the tragedy occurred at hip-hop megastar Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival. I spoke with State Senator Eric Lesser and local residents who tell me this horrific incident is eye-opening.
There's like unspoken rules of mosh pit. It's like you're just there, you're kind of shoving each other, you're having fun, right? But if someone goes down or someone gets hurt, like you're done. You don't touch them. Like you let them get out.
One East Longmeadow resident speaking with Western Mass News after a tragedy in Houston Friday night. A crowd surge near the stage of a Travis Scott concert resulted in the deaths of 8 people, with hundreds more injured. Elijah Delgado of Springfield tells Western Mass News he thinks Travis Scott and Drake, who were on stage at the time, should have stepped in before it was too late.
They could have just stopped it right there and then just to prevent the deaths. So I do think it's on them a little bit.
We brought our questions to State Senator Eric Lesser, who says he wants to hear more from officials conducting the investigation in order to prevent it from happening here.
And I do hope that officials in Texas who are doing that will share it with the rest of the country because, of course, the issues aren't necessarily unique to that location.
Others say they found themselves in similar situations at concerts. And while they recognize the danger, they say it's part of the experience.
It was filled with adrenaline, youth, and exuberance, and yet it was physically endangering to me. That said, in hindsight, I have fond memories of the experience because it's being a kid and learning.
State Senator Lesser is calling for a security refresher as concerts, sporting events, and other big crowds return for the first time in almost 2 years.
You just want to make sure, that systems are in place and that, no one's gotten rusty, maybe after COVID closed a lot of those events.
Houston Police Chief Troy Finner took to Twitter earlier today to announce that he met with Travis Scott on Friday prior to the concert to express his concerns regarding public safety and raucous atmospheres that his shows often create. Finner called the meeting, quote, brief and respectful. It remains an ongoing investigation. Live in studio, Matt Satilli, Western Mass News.